Yeah, through my friends.
Through Maury Eglin.
Yeah.
So that's why. Me and my friends could be as older, but like we knew Maury somehow, so we like boys with Maury, so we'd always play with him, and then he would invite his friends in, and obviously Jake was one of them. So like we would just like shit on all the younger kids.
But I knew like
they wouldn't say anything back because we would just beat them up.
Yeah. I literally got bullied.
Like they would like one of them would like kill me and like shit on me, and I'd be like, I'll fucking beat the fuck out of you tomorrow.
I'll literally see you on the bus.
Like, and they'd be like, all right, just silence.
Like log off. You just like this play is
dude, I get so mad playing video games online. Like when I die, I literally have still. I'm 30 years old. I still do, but I have fucking temper tantrums, like smash things, like want to kill people. Like I hope they die. I'm like. One of my most famous lines that I always say is, "I hope you die in real life."
Yeah.
No. Like I say it, I'll be like, "I hope they fucking die in real life." Fuck them.
No,
like,
I say, kill yourself in real life.
Yeah, that too. Like, there's like all morals out the window when if you kill me in Halo, like I want to fucking chop your fucking head off with an axe. Like,
but anyways, you just saw me playing Apex. I was screaming out some loud.
I don't know how you could do it.
There was a kid.
All the people in here.
I remember, like, I legit fucking. This when I was a senior in high school, playing with like you and Maury and all your buddies. There was one kid that was like a tough kid in your group that like I was supposed to actually fight. Like I remember like.
Oh no, I know who it was.
Like because he was like the only one standing up to me, and I was like, I'll fight. I was like, I'm not joking. I'll fight you tomorrow.
I'm not gonna say his name.
And he was like, all right, and I was like, let's do it. And I was like, 100% like.
Kid in our grade?
Yeah, no, he's the one that gave me the scar. I don't want to say his name. He's a changed man.
I mean, this was like
a pacifist now.
This was like at least 12 years ago.
Yeah, no, but
you can't still be mad.
Oh no. Well,
I'll still fight him. Like that grudge is still
give me a clue that
I don't even remember his name. I have no idea. I don't even remember his name.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Wait. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
He was from East. So
I know you're talking about though. Yeah.
Because he was on alternatives and shit. Right?
Yeah, he was an Ace. He got kicked out of Aces. Because this is a whole story. I don't want to get into it.
No, but I remember he was like the bad boy of your grade, and like everyone's like, oh, that's like the younger version of you. And I was like, all right, I'll fucking end him. And then everyone's like, why are you guys gonna fight? I'm like, I don't know. He said something to me over Xbox Live last night, and they're like, dude, grow up. Like, I was like 18 at the time, and he was like 14.
Yeah, this conversation.
They're like, you're not beating up a 14-year-old over Xbox, and I was like, all right.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. It did transfer. Like that was like where you became a man. Even like in remember when you were in middle school going into high school? I was in a weird transitional period. Like, the high school kids had Facebooks. It just came out. The middle schoolers, like, almost were bullied to not have Facebooks. They almost had to stay on MySpace.
No, Facebook was a lawless wasteland when it first came out. I remember I used to just have beef in the comment sections of, like, with just kids that I knew that I would see every day, like, that weren't my friends. It was hilarious.
We used to always hack people's Facebooks, change it to, like, nude profanity stuff and like update stuff and follow a bunch of fan pages and get people's Facebooks like deleted back in the day. Like that was the funniest thing to do back in the day. We used to do the most ruthless pranks. Remember nuggeting people with backpacks? That shit was so funny.
Wait, what?
You never nuggeted someone?
You guys
we were fucking dirtballs. Dude, I one time like fought a teacher. Like one time some kid gave me a sack whack me. So I like literally went down. The teacher came in and thought I was fucking around and came up to me and gave me a Charlie horse. Like literally fucking kneed me in the thing, and I fucking pushed him off me. I was like,
"What teacher need you in the nuts?"
Yeah, dude. We were in like a fucking study hall class. This guy had like This guy had serious masculine entanglement problems. Like he had some deep psychological issues. So hey, best of luck to you, buddy. I'll be down.
No, remember sack whacking, dude? If in like middle school, someone would sack whack you, but like
I always hated
that happens
that.
now. Someone's going to jail. Like you're gonna die. Like if you sack me in the nuts, like this is gonna be serious.
Yeah, no. Here's the thing.
Little sack whack to someone.
I never. So fun fact: if you sack whack me, I'll punch you in the face automatically.
Oh no, 100%.
Rule I live by. I don't give a fuck. Like I never found that funny. Like I never found it funny.
I never even thought about fighting someone about like it's
no, but like
see, I think it's fucking hilarious. Like I was a kid that used to droop you in school. Like one time I got in trouble in like fourth grade because I drooped some kid. He drooped me back. The principal literally walked around the corner. Yeah, like pants.
That pants is funny.
So I pants him. He pants me. The guy came around the corner. We're both at our cubbies. We both have our pants out. The guy's like, "What are you doing?"
It's funny you bring our pants in. I just remembered it. Just
the kid became a sex offender.
Well, that's another story. But fucking. In middle school, me and my group of friends had like a pantsing war with another group of kids, and it literally got out of hand to the point that we were all gonna fight over it. But so it started out like there was like two different groups of kids on like I guess like equal like in the social scale. Like we were like the popular kids, they were like number two.
Medium.
They were the number two popular kids. We were the popular kids, and one of us. We didn't have mutual respect with the groups, but somebody pantsed someone, and then it turned into like it was like an everyday game at school was like we had to pants one of them, and then they would vice versa. They would try to pants one of us, and then it
was like a team.
it turned
You're
into
like the West Side Story of Braintree.
well, it turned into like if someone tries to pants me, I'm gonna fight them, and then no one ever would because they're all. But I was pantsing people left and right.
Just wear your belt. Just wear a belt. Tighten your
But,
belt.
but anyways,
Solution.
eventually it got to the point where we were all gonna fight. There was gonna be like a group, like a gang fight of like after school, and the principal somehow found, like the teachers and shit found out. We all got
always found out.
We all
Everyone was
got
always
individually.
saying it.
I'll never forget, dude. I remember in South Middle School,
this is middle school.
I got
Oh.
called. Yeah, I got called down to the fucking principal's office, and they were like, "Yeah, the pantsing wars are over." Like I was like, "They have a name for it." Like, and they were like, "We know that you guys were supposed to meet up at some like field down the street." They're like, "We know it was on a Friday." They're like, "We know that you guys are all like meeting up there to fight. We have Braintree police are gonna be there, like." Legit, like they had like cops waiting there to like stop it, and
They always used to catch fights. We always used to plan fights in Quincy. The cops would be like waiting there every single time. They'd like let us scrap for 5 seconds. And
Speaking of
then
fights.
break it up. Oh wait. Real quick. Let me get back to this nuggeting thing.
Yeah, what is
So,
nuggeting?
so
Yeah,
nuggeting.
no.
Say someone goes to the bathroom. we would take your if you got up and left your backpack unattended.
No.
We would take your backpack. We'd take all your books out of it, all your pencils, everything. We'd flip it inside out, put your book bag shit back in, and then you like pull the zipper closed. And then like to go further, like people would then like fucking tape the fuck out of your bag.
So you couldn't get your stuff.
No, yeah. So you'd come back to school and you'd just be a turtle shell, like yeah, like just inside out. Like you'd see the like inside of your backpack. You'd be like, what the fuck? Some people would like staple it shut, like do like put like locks on it backwards. Like it was fucked up.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
I've never heard of that either.
Yeah, so it was great. Like if you did it to someone like right before the bell, like they weren't paying attention, you could just like get it right before school's about to end, like to go catch the bus, and then
Yeah,
like
I've heard of
shit's off like
nuggeting,
that.
but the nuggeting I've heard of is a way different thing.
No, it sounds gross.
It's pretty sure it's like a porn term.
Oh god.
I'm pretty sure
I thought it was gonna be something
it is.
gross.
It's when
I-
you fuck like a. It's like the girl has no limbs and like.
Oh my god.
I swear to God, if you look it up, Google.
No, that is nugget
I'm not-
porn.
Yes,
That's,
thank you.
that's
Yeah.
nugget
Yeah.
porn. Yeah.
I've never heard that either.
Yeah, nugget-
I'm learning a whole bunch
Like she
of
has
new
no
shit.
limbs and they just fuck the shit out of them.
I actually like kind of invented a sex term that involves turtles. Also, like you know in a hockey fight when you're fighting someone and you can pull their jersey and turtle shell them over, like you like
Yeah,
a girl like
classic Happy Gilmore.
yeah.
move.
So a girl after a Bruins game, she's got a Lucic jersey with a signature. You take the fighting strap, you pull it over her head, and you just turn her around, just go to town. She's just rattled, can't see, just maybe throw some uppercuts.
That is a good idea.
It's called turtle shelling.
Okay, should trademark that.
Coin it. Big turtle guy.
I'm gonna make my wife put on a Bruins jersey when I go home.
Do you guys find that attractive when girls wear like Bruins stuff like that, or like
No.
no?
In no way, shape, or form.
See that's weird for me because like I
Well, yeah,
kind
you have a
of
connection to it now.
no not
Yeah,
not
I know.
even that. Not even that. Like it's like a weird attraction for me. I think it's like from being from Quincy. Like I think a girl from like the original Quincy Donkeys that makes like a coffee like unbelievable and
So
like
wait,
smokes a
wait, no,
Newport
no,
outside. Like
So
that's
what you're
kind of
saying
attractive.
is you like white trash girls.
a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Like has a Red Sox hat on, like you know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I know the exact look you're talking about. Pajama, like the girl.
No,
with the
no, no,
pajamas.
no, no. I
Cookie
wa-
Monster pajama
Yeah,
pants.
Oh, he was like Cookie Monster.
Nope, I wasn't that guy.
Like,
I'm not
Gracie High,
that.
so there was this rock where all the losers used to hang out at.
No,
And-
it was a box. It was a metal. It was.
It was, no, but remember, all right. So it's right off school grounds. So
loser,
you're allowed,
yeah.
so you're allowed to smoke cigarettes there. So it's like all the alternatives kids and Aces kids and shit would just like right after school was over, they'd all be in their fucking pajamas and shit, like girls in their fucking pajamas and fucking big ass sweatshirts. Just it's like legitimately like 5 feet off school property, but it's like all the cars
Yeah,
leaving.
just
You can
known, yeah.
so you drive right by it and
yeah,
all
it's the
this
kids that don't care if the
kids that
parents-
didn't care. If
Yeah,
the,
exactly.
And they just be sitting there smoking cigarettes. Like the teachers are leaving, and they're just like smoking butts like right next to the. But there's nothing you can do because it's right off school property. And I just remember like the parents would be like picking up your kids, and there's just other kids just smoking cigarettes in their pajamas.
They were
at
doing it for
2:30.
attention.
Yeah, oh yeah. These are the same kids that probably like were cut themselves and.
I was gonna say.
I just remember being like.
I was gonna say it's kids that probably don't have parents. and they
Listen,
don't care.
looking back on it, yeah, all right. I know I learned the error of my ways like as an adult, but when I was younger, I was like a jock asshole. I used to be like, these kids are fucking losers. Like I'm going to football practice. These kids are fucking smoking cigarettes on the
in their pajamas.
yeah in their pajamas.
Bobby's like, no
So
thanks.
sorry
I'm an
that I
athlete.
was judgmental as a high school kid. Yeah, sorry. Like If you smoked
alright.
cigarettes in your pajamas at 2:30 in the afternoon after school,
See-
when I was going to play sports, like I thought you were a loser. Like,
I mean, that's like
guilty.
everyone grew up
Like,
that way. Like everyone's parents obviously tells them not to smoke cigarettes. My dad picked up smoking cigarettes at 60 years old.
Oh, really?
He used to like make fun of people smoking cigarettes, and then he's like, "Yeah, I just like rip butts now." I was like, "All right, let me get a butt."
I'm planning on doing the same, but at 40.
I
I've
like
already
that.
I've done the math though, and I'm like, because smoking cigarettes. I do think you look cooler with a cigarette in your mouth.
100%.
No matter what you're doing,
Yeah,
if
you're
you
talking or
if you have a cigarette,
Whether or not girls like it or not, they still think it's badass.
definitely do.
No,
they
100%.
definitely do.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think cigarettes smell good. Like I encourage my
I
friends.
hate the smell of
my
cigarettes.
friends like that smoke, and they're like, "Hey,
Did your parents smoke?
Yeah. Well,
See-
not really.
So if your parents smoke, you usually hate the smell. But do your
Yeah.
parents smoke?
No, my parents
So your
don't.
parents never did. So it's usually the opposite. It's the same thing with dip and stuff. If someone's parents did it, they like will smell dip and fucking hate it. Like that's the same thing with you see parents that like drink or something. Their kid doesn't drink or something. Like
my parents were
yeah.
alcoholics, so I love the drink.
It's the exact opposite. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, fucking. So I've done the math out in my head. I'm like, I'll start when I'm 40, and like by the time any like serious like effects come in from me smoking,
you're
I'll be
dying.
dying anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like say it takes 30 years.
What's the perfect year to die for you? I don't want to go too morbid.
Depends
but
how fit you are. So I
Yeah.
think I also think about
80?
this. If I'm still like able
too
to
old for
fucking
me.
move around, walk around, do everything, I want to live longer. But I don't want to live long enough that I'm like.
So what do
decrepit.
you think that tap out age is? Where it's like your
See,
fucking
here's-
body ache, your hips are hurting,
When
your
you
knees
suck
are
at
hurting.
video games,
But
like what if you're like
Oh, I'm gonna be like an
80
80-year-old
sick
playing
at video
video
games?
See, I want to be like Cartman in that World of Warcraft episode when he's just fat as shit. He's just sitting with, like someone bringing me food, like. But my
that's gonna
like,
be- that's what-
especially at the point like the probably Neuralink. Well, I'll probably won't even have to use my buttons, like hands for
Well, you
buttons.
could just upload your consciousness to a machine. You don't even need your.
This
fucking
made me think of a
pulse on.
funny ass.
I'm
movie
huge into
quote.
that.
Will Ferrell movie quote. Like, listen, I know I'm not unrealistic. I know I can't live forever, but with modern day science, there's no, there's no way I can't live to be 200, maybe 300. I don't know. You know what movie that's from? I butchered the quote, but you know what movie that's from? It's from Talladega Nights.
Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, it's like 300.
He's a fucking idiot.
But I honestly, I was gonna say though, as dumb as that sounds, I kind of feel like that applies to me. Like I'm a beast. I'm such a beast that like I will live longer than most people. Like 100,
Yeah, that's fair.
100, one.
Well, don't smoke cigarettes and ruin it.
No, that's the thing.
Honestly,
I might
the
ruin it.
oldest people ever to live smoke cigarettes. The oldest lady ever lived to 117. She smoked cigarettes from when she was 13 to 113, and then died 4 years
Did you
later.
guys see that Buddhist monk that was 109 and
Yeah.
looked like a fucking?
No, I think
special
he's
No,
like
he did die.
130. I think he's like
No, he
130.
did die. I heard it was 109, but he just did die recently. But that was like on his last fucking. That's like he's at 1 health.
wait. I saw.
1 HP left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, have you ever seen those videos where it's like, hey, it's like video game producer, and it's like talking to the musical engineer. It's like, hey, we're just doing like a pause scene for a 007 GoldenEye like
Oh,
thing,
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
don't make it too
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like dun it,
Yeah, no, like that,
so it goes extra. So then there was one on the Pokemon thing. It was like, hey, when a Pokemon's at like low damage, just make something like not too traumatizing for kids, and
yeah.
it's like din it. That's what I expect that guy's health level to be like. You don't have any potions. You guys fucking poison. It's your last Pokemon before you white out and go to the PC and fucking start over again.
The best someone goes, one McDonald's Sprite will take that guy.
Oh my god. The most acidic
I would
thing
do
on
so
the
much
earth.
fucking heroin and smoke so much crack.
Yeah,
Well, dude.
I think you have to. No, but that's like actually you're dying with
Like, I always
like
say that.
you can't like you
how I
everyone's
wanna go.
everyone wants to plan that out, but like, dude, you can't be like 103 expecting to be 109. Be like, yeah, for the next 6 years, I'm just gonna rip heroin.
No,
It's
I'm
like I got one good heroin.
That's why you have to have an age in your head planned where you're gonna start doing heroin. Like,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna start smoking cigarettes at 40. And at
I'll
60, at 60, I'll start smoking
No, I'll do
heroin.
pills. I'll
Sorry,
shoot
doing
heroin.
shooting heroin. No, I'm gonna shoot it. I'm
You're
going all
gonna
out.
skip the pills. You're gonna
Yeah, I'm going straight to it. Because at that point, I've already resigned my.
Yeah, why waste the money on the pills first if
Like,
you can
I'm-
just go the cheap
No,
route?
like I'm already planning on dying soon. So like, there's not like a long-term plan here. It's just have fun my last couple years and then die. So I actually no, I might smoke crack.
I'd love to live
No,
to
definitely
60.
gonna smoke
I'd love to
crack.
live to
I'm definitely gonna smoke
69.
crack.
If I could live to 69, I'd be happy.
Yeah, 69 is a good age to
unrealistic.
start smoking crack.
My
Yeah.
mom is 64. I mean 65.
I don't know. My dad's 63. That's like almost it.
My dad passed at 62. My mom's 61 right now. No, 60 right now. So I don't know. 10 years. That's good.
Yeah.
Like-
85 is what I'm talking
My
about.
old set.
Yeah, way to kill the vibe.
Yeah, I know. It's ruined everything.
Sorry, I'm just joking
That's
around.
okay.
Mom, I love you.
But yeah.
Fuck, if I start planning on smoking crack at 62, and
No,
then
that's way too early to smoke crack.
I know. I'm like 31. I'm smoking crack.
See, is
Like
it though?
30.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how much left further you got.
No, think about it. Like you're
When do you
20
fall off? Like
You're
75.
You're 20 something now. How you're long? You feel like you've lived a decent amount of time.
I've lived 100 lifetimes
so
already.
60 to 80 is a whole nother fucking.
That's true.
Yeah, but
whole
you're
other
old
lifetime.
and
So
your
I'm gonna
body
be fucked-
hurts.
I'm
That's
gonna
what
be
I'm
fucked
saying.
up.
Take
My
care of
body
yourself.
hurts already now. So like that's why I like have all my fun. That's why I go do all this shit. That's why I spend my money now. That's why I buy like these
Yeah,
fucking
me
cool
too.
toys. Because I pull up next to fucking old guys and nasty 2021 whips just like me, like fucking rolling up. I'll like rev my engine at them. They'll just be like, and then just go back and I'll be like, dude, that's a waste of fucking life, waste of money,
Yeah,
waste of a car. Like you're not using it while you can. Like
I'm
what's
not
the fucking
contributing
point?
to retirement at all right now. 'Cause I was like, I'm gonna die when I'm 50 anyways, probably. So
That's right. He's picking 50. Bobby's picking.
Well, no, if I
No, no,
Seven.
I just said I'm smoking cigarettes at 40. I didn't say anything about. I'm not gonna stop
that's
doing
like
the heavy
that's only
shit.
in 10 years.
Wait, do you guys have the
Oh,
MMA?
hey, shit! I keep forgetting I'm 30.
Yeah, dude. That's
Oh, shit, that is, like, not that long.
Bobby, that's like we're still gonna
'Cause
like
in my
be here
brain-
recording podcasts.
Yeah.
Bobby's just gonna come in like
In my-
all fucked up,
In my brain,
smoking a button side.
I still feel the same as I did when I was like 21.
I feel
Like, I don't-
I feel 18. I feel that same exact way.
I definitely.
No, it's
I don't know
weird.
about 18. I might be pushing it for me, but like in my early 20s to now, I feel no different. Like
me too.
The only difference is I know I'm not supposed to do things that I got shit that I did that was like funny when I was like
Yeah, you
23.
go to jail now.
I do now, and people are like, you shouldn't do that. Grow up, and I'm like, yeah, you have a point.
Yeah, you shouldn't fight people.
But
on
like,
Xbox
yeah, I
Live
know,
anymore.
yeah, exactly.
No, I think it's just when people tell you stuff, you kind of just believe it now. Like before, people are like, "Oh, don't do that," and you're like, "Yeah, fuck off."
Yeah,
If you're
like-
like, "Don't do that," and you're like, "Yeah, probably shouldn't do
Physically,
that."
I'm the same.
Yeah.
I don't feel any different. I don't think I look any different. Like,
I think I'm getting
just,
stronger.
the
and
only
like,
difference
better.
is there's a number attached. Like this number is
I'm
higher.
getting wiser.
Yeah, if anything, I'm better now. I'm like better at life. I'm
Do
wiser.
you think the 21-year-old version will beat the shit out of you if you weren't training?
No chance. Because I'm like,
You're definitely in your
Well, I
prime
tr-
right
I'm
now.
a-
You're in
I-
your prime, 100%.
well, the difference is my 21-year-old self was like a big fucking college meathead that just drank and ate like food.
Yeah.
Like I ate like fucking pizza every day. Like
You'd peace out the
you know what I mean?
21-year-old
Now, yeah,
Bobby.
now I'm like a fucking specimen athlete. Like I would fucking destroy my 21.
How many pull-ups can you do in a row?
Shitload. I don't know.
I can do
that.
10.
Pull-ups?
I mean, I definitely do more than 10. I know that. I don't know the exact number. I don't know.
10's
Oh.
definitely in the top 99
I
percentile of
can do
America.
6. I can probably do 6 to 8.
How much you weigh?
Pulse is
185?
180, but I'm
right?
overweight.
Yeah.
I should be like 150.
Really?
Always
If I weighed
used to be
185, I'd literally look like I'm
When I was
fucking strung out.
Yeah. I look like shit. Like looking back, but I was like 155.
Cause I'm 220 right now, so I'd be 180. Wait, I was gonna ask you. You guys have that MMA Fight Pass thing?
No,
I'm pretty
we
sure
need
it's
to
the,
get that,
I'm pretty sure that's the only way you can watch the fights this weekend. Correct?
I don't even know who's fighting.
I think it's over in England again.
Kind of. I know I keep going back to this, but just like you just like opened my eyes when you said it's only 10 years away. Like you're right. 'Cause
You're
I've-
still thinking about that?
Bobby's having a midlife crisis right now.
'cause I've
Stay
had-
tuned.
I've had this like plan in my head since I was like 24.
But now you're like, oh shit.
and
we're
now it's
halfway
like
there.
6 years. You know what I mean? Like at 24, it seems so far away, but now I'm 30, and it's like, oh shit, it's actually like not that
Dude,
far
guys are so retarded. Like we think the craziest shit. Like all the
stop-
things we thought when we were younger.
away. Try to start doing it today. Like,
Dude,
just
I have a cigarette right now.
try to smoke it.
We
right
can
now.
we can smoke a butt live on it.
No, I have like 2 fights coming up. Like
Yeah, definitely don't.
That's
do
the
that.
Dude,
But, like,
this
when
is
I'm
like that
done
kid in
fighting,
high
I'm
school
just-
that like we used to like. Have you ever do you guys ever smoke leaves back in the day?
No, never. Never even thought about it.
No, people just
All
smoke, like,
right. Little inside to how fucking
smoke
ghetto
tea
Quincy
bags.
is. Literally back in the day. Swear to God on my goddamn
I
life,
believe it.
the majority of kids would literally make a ghetto water bong.
Wait,
Add
the,
it-
the majority.
The majority. I know 90% of the kids in Quincy have
No,
smoked leaves before. I swear to
no.
God on my life.
There's 2 types of people in Quincy: kids that smoked leaves and fucking liars.
We were literally like 10 years old maybe. Like not
Oh,
even
10,
kidding.
okay.
Like we were wicked young. Like
Oh,
this is the
okay.
first thing we've ever smoked. Like some kid was like, "You want to smoke leaves?" And we're like, "Oh yeah, why not?" We literally
weed.
we'd
What
go
was
to
the draw?
what?
of smoking leaves. Like, what happened?
Dude, you got a little buzz off.
No, you just definitely convinced
You got
yourself.
sick.
Probably
You probably got
sick as
sick,
fuck.
and
No,
that
it was
high.
it was basically a poor man's fucking tobacco. Like you were basically just ripping a pipe of tobacco, but it was
just
leaves back
leaves,
in the
just
day.
maple
I mean,
leaves
think
all
about
over
it. Tobacco leaves are dried out leaves of a tobacco plant. We were just smoking maple and fucking pine
Out
and
of
birch.
an aluminum.
So
pipe.
literally make an aluminum top on it. Take a fucking pen in a lighter, burn a hole in it, and they used to make ghettos in smoke leaves. So that's like then we upgraded to weed when we were like
Didn't kids
13 years
smoke
old.
tea bags? That was like the
See, I never smoked a tea bag.
Never done that either.
Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't a loser. Like
Yeah,
we already
that's
went
what
over
I'm saying.
this.
We were
Like,
fucking cool.
I was a cool kid.
No, wait.
I
think,
smoked weed like a normal. Cool
I think
kid.
I have
Yeah.
heard of people doing that, smoking tea leaves, but no, never.
I know
me.
someone got tricked into smoking catnip once.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
One time, some kid got tricked into sniffing a line of salt.
Oh,
on
I did that
New
to a
Year's
kid like a year ago.
and he had an allergic reaction. I guess he was like a diabetic or something, had
Oh,
a heart
no.
problem, and he started like seizing out and foaming from the mouth.
Nothing
Yeah,
ruins a
like-
joke. Nothing,
Oh, yeah.
nothing ruins like a practical joke quicker
Yeah.
than like an allergic reaction.
Yeah, no, like yeah, everyone was like, "Oh yeah,
Oh, shit.
do that." Like he's like, "Is this cloak?" And we were like, "Oh yeah." He just like goes down and rips it right away, and we were like, "Oh no!" And then he was like, and then just goes.
How are you
Like-
allergic to salt?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
no,
but-
The body's like made up of
He
it.
has high cholesterol. No, honestly, salt's a poison. You ever seen that James Bond film where he gets poisoned in Casino Royale? He goes in the bathroom, he takes a salt shaker, he pours it in the hot water, he chugs it, and it makes him throw up. Salt in like
Yeah,
high
too much
levels, like
salt
Yeah,
make
too
you
much
throw
salt,
up.
yeah.
well,
Oh,
if
wait.
you full,
but-
well, imagine if you do a fucking massive gator tail line of it. It's gonna,
Oh, yeah,
it's not
straight to
good.
your
Yeah,
blood system?
straight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's what I
definitely
mean.
not a
It's
good
like
idea.
not good for you. Like,
Oh
yeah.
wait, yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it's
that's-
pure sodium.
yeah,
it's
that's,
like an elemental compound.
that's-
It's not like a
Well,
fucking.
you should fucking you should be able to look at it and know it's salt.
I don't know. Like I think we like ground it up. So you ever done like like
You-
you ever done the, you ever
Dude, I-
done you ever done no, you
I
ever done
saw
like
an adult
powder
do
sugar?
this. Like literally, like probably like 2 years ago. Me and my friends were all at Southside, and there was some mutual friend was there with all his one of his friends was an absolute
Oh,
shit
I
faced
would
mess.
totally trick.
Like we don't know. It was a random kid. We don't even know him. Biggest loser ever though. He was like blacked out.
Clearly.
And like we don't even like know him. Like he was being wicked and
Annoying, like
wicked annoying, overbearing, drunk idiot.
Yeah.
That like we're like, dude, we don't even know you. But like we had like a mutual friend. Anyways, one of my friends dumped a salt shaker on the table and told him it was Coke, and the kid snorted it off the table in
In the middle of the
Southside.
restaurant.
Yeah, we were like, what first of all, if it was actually Coke, like it's like you're doing Coke on the table in Southside, buddy. Like grow up.
Nah, if you're that drunk, you
But
can't.
yeah,
Come
no,
on, a bunch of people have done that.
but I'm just saying, it was just funny. Kid's probably like 28 years old at the time, like snorting salt. He was shit faced, but
That's a
I-
low. That's a low
I-
point
yeah,
right there.
Yeah, I thought this was when you guys were younger. Not really.
No,
this
this
is
was like 2 years ago. This was like, and my friend just dumped the salt on the table and was like, "Yeah, look at that," and the kid just snorted it off the table, and we were all just like, "Wow, this kid is a bigger loser than we thought."
He didn't.
No, he was so blacked
Seized
up.
up? Oh,
He just
okay.
like stumbled away. Like, no.
Wait.
Yeah, he didn't have a seizure on the floor like your friend. Like,
Bobby, I got a question for you.
what's up?
Are you officially announcing about the Rough and Rowdy yet?
That's what I was gonna get to. Once we
No,
cast this.
I mean, it's not like top secret information. I'm
Yep.
fighting next month, but they haven't like announced anything.
But it's a
yet.
set date now.
Yeah,
you-
May 20th.
May 20th. So heard
Yeah.
it here first. Breaking news.
Oh yeah.
Number one podcast in the world. Taylor Tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, May 20th, fighting this fucking dude. I'm gonna
No,
beat the fuck out of
the
him.
guy, the thing I want to say with this guy is that he claims he's gonna knock you out in the first and second round, but then he's afraid to go 5 rounds. So it's like if you guarantee
That's
a
what I
first round
said.
knockout, then why are you afraid to go to 5
that was
rounds?
my exact
You
counter
fucking
argument.
idiot.
He doesn't have the cardio. He has tardio. He's gonna throw those haymaker like I told you. He's southpaw, so he's gonna line up with those jabs, push you away, try to throw those haymakers. I saw him get tired after like the third one.
No,
yeah,
but
he was rocking
the
that guy,
point,
but like,
the point he's making,
But if
which
he's so
I already
confident,
made.
you're so fucking
yeah.
confident.
well, he knows he doesn't have the cardio. Again,
No,
so
but
he
if
probably
you're gonna,
knows.
he's like
But even
so confident he's gonna knock me out in the first or second round. Then
Why does it matter how many rounds there are?
All right, then we could agree to 10 rounds.
Yeah, you can agree to
I-
100 rounds.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
knock-
I get you
I'm gonna be
now,
knocked
yeah.
out in the second round anyway. Why does it matter?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
Like I was like, okay, then agree to 5, and he was like, no. I'm like, all right, then you're a fucking pussy.
We should
Like,
get him on the show.
Wait, so is he?
I know.
so is
no,
it gonna
because
be?
I will do
talked
nothing
about
to help promote him.
Wait, so
I'm
it
gonna
is gonna be?
delete him.
Wait, so
I'm
did you get
ending
5
his
rounds?
career.
Did you get 5
No,
rounds?
it's only 3, but
Fuck.
I'm trying to make it 5. But no, I'm doing nothing to promote him.
still one
I'm
more
erasing
round,
this kid like off the earth. Like,
Yeah,
like he's done. Like I'm gonna fucking delete him. I'm not gonna help him. I'm not making like he's done
Instead,
piggybacking
you
off
could
me.
actually fight the troll now.
I think
like,
I think you should go heavy in that about like promoting. Be like, yo, I want to do the 5 rounds. Like, I want to start going into more rounds. This is like my whatever it is 5th title defense. be like, I want to be able to have the opportunity of like, if someone wants to come and take it, I like want them to have to like earn the spot.
More
Like,
than
I don't want them winning in the first 2 rounds and thinking that like they can just win off that. Like, I want them coming in and taking my belt from me.
I'm just
Like,
gonna delete this kid and then be like,
all right.
don't
Yeah,
waste my
yeah,
time
yeah,
with
exactly.
fucking posers like this.
No, I can't wait for you to beat the shit out of this guy. It's gonna be legit
But
awesome.
I'm definitely not like in no way, shape, or form am I helping make this kid bigger than what he did on his own. Like, congrats, you had your 5 minutes of fame. You're done. You're done now. I'm not gonna have him on the show. I'm not fucking doing anything. Fuck him.
Yeah, that should be like your story. That's why like you should
I
go.
wanted to just ask him that. Feel like why? So if you think you're gonna knock him out in the second round, why are you afraid to go to 5 rounds?
I asked him.
I want to ask him like. I want to catch him. Like,
I
be
think
like,
I
wanna
think
hear
we
his
should hit
logic.
them up too. I think we should have a media pass to this thing. Like we should be in this like contention of like.
I mean, yeah, you could. I mean, he could definitely pull the strings.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not gonna like allow other media to
Heads
like
back-
film their
Oh
thing.
yeah,
No,
they
but-
don't have like.
They did not have one single other reporter there. There's no media passes.
100%
They
Barstool.
got a fucking tight grip on it. Damn.
Yeah, it's Barstool's thing. They're not gonna let another.
Well, they have press conference. They don't have press conferences.
I could
It's
just-
not
There's
that
no
big.
one at the
Yeah,
weigh-ins or
yeah.
anything.
I mean,
There's
I could get you guys in VIP and
Like,
shit, and then you
physically
just don't tell them and just film it anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we can-
and I was
no,
like,
yeah.
I don't know.
I just want a pass that says head better on it
Yeah,
and just
yeah,
make it
yeah,
official,
yeah.
so they have to like acknowledge
Yeah,
us,
yeah,
like
no, exactly. I was
yeah,
thinking-
like the guy on the plane that's like, I want to shake his hand. Like I want you to shake my hand. I want you to shake my hand.
They are wicked strict about like the security and shit there. Like if you don't like, you get like a lanyard thing or whatever, like
Yeah.
you just said, but it says like Barstool or whatever on it. And they gave me one, and I was like being a hard ass. So I was like, I'm literally, there's a fucking huge picture of me the last like when I fought
Yeah,
back.
you should
I was like,
do it.
I need this. There's a fuck. Look at the sign. Anyways, I wasn't wearing it, and the guy like almost kicked me out. I was
you
like,
fucking stupid?
I was like in the back. He was like, "What are you doing back here?" I was like, "Oh, I'm going in." I was like, "I'm a fighter." He's like, "Where's your lanyard?" I was like, "I don't have it." And he was like, there was literally a billboard. Like, it was like the entrance coming into the building. There's an actual, look at my Instagram, there's a fucking picture of it. There's a huge billboard.
saw it.
And I literally was like,
With
dude,
your face on it?
I literally, I'm not kidding. I was like, buddy, I was like, you see the fucking billboard right there? I was like, that's me.
That's my lanyard right there.
I was like, that's literally fucking me. And he was like, oh, all right, you're good. And let me in. And I was, but like, they were like, he's like, I gotta talk to my manager or whatever. And then like, another guy came over and like, was like, yeah, that's him. All right, you can come in.
At least the security is serious, I guess.
Yeah, no. So my point is,
Not
I
the only
don't,
thing they take serious.
Yeah, like, everything else is a fucking.
well, it's not like Barstool security. It's like
Yeah,
they
it's
hire,
the arena.
there's
Okay,
obviously
yeah,
like
obviously not.
they probably contract out like a company. Like usually, I think the venue probably
yeah
contracts out like a security or whatever, and they don't give a fuck.
Like I
they
said,
don't-
Cage Titan security is just a fat guy in a chair.
Yeah.
He's not checking anything.
No, it was just funny, and because they were telling me I couldn't have my. I was told going into it I could have like 5 guests, and everyone else was only getting like 2. And
We're the champ.
yeah, no. So
Upgraded
they
to
told
more
me,
than
and
2
I was
guests.
so I was like, after I got through that checkpoint, I was like trying to get my 5 guests in, and there was another guy being like, no, and I had to do the same thing. I was like, he was like, everyone only gets 2. All the fighters get 2. And I was like, yeah. I was like, listen, I don't want to like. I feel like a dickhead saying this, but I was like, I'm not. I get special treatment. I was like, I'm
you
not.
realize
Yeah.
I'm the champion of this promotion, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm the champion.
So and he was like, no, I don't see anything on my clipboard that says you get special treatment. And I was like, I do. I'm telling you, I do. Like,
Yeah, well-
I was like, so I had eventually I went over to I found the promoter. He was like running around doing a million things, and I was like, dude, they're not letting me bring my guest in. Like, and I was like, you guys, we agreed that I get 5. Like, and he was like, oh no, and he went over and he literally just goes up to the guy and goes, yeah. He like highlighted my name on the thing and was like, just tell him and anyone else he gets to do whatever he wants. He was literally exact words. He goes, just let him do whatever he wants. His guest, as many guests he wants, in and out. Just don't harass him. Let him do whatever he wants. And I was like, thanks. And they were like, all right, sick.
That's unreal.
All right,
Yeah,
so was
that's
it
a guy we
Mason?
need to find for
Yeah.
for next fight.
But the moral of the
Where
story
is
is
it?
Where is it gonna be?
they're not just gonna let you guys like roam freely and do whatever the fuck you want.
I'm Jake. I'm Bobby Lang.
Yeah, it didn't even work for me. I was like, I literally am Bobby Lang, and they were like, yeah, fuck you, we don't care.
Yeah, we're all gonna run around back. I'm Bobby Lang. I'm Bobby Lang. Jake, I'll beat the shit out of you,
It's
buddy.
in West
And then
Virginia.
Billy Football actually is the man. He got so they were like giving my wife a hard time, but I was like busy doing shit. So like I was like in the fucking locker room and like same thing. They were like, you can't be back here. And she was like, oh no, like my fucking actually at the time it was my fiance. Like my fiance. Oh no, never mind. I got married the week before. It was
Yeah.
my wife. She's like my husband is fucking the main event. They were like, so Billy Football came over and saw this going on, and he
How do you
like,
even lie about that?
he
Like,
gave,
that'd be insane to lie.
I know, but
not lie.
but he gave her like a special like the lanyards we had were like generic or whatever. Then they had like all the Boston employees had like special ones that like gave them more access to things. And he actually gave her one of those ones, so she was able to like roam freely after that. So I was actually pretty sick. And then he actually went and got one for like all my boys.
Yeah.
Like he was like, oh, I'll get him. Yeah, he came back with like 5 of them for like everybody. So I was like, oh, that was.
Oh
actually...
yeah, that's one we need for the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as we have that, we'll be good. Yeah.
I want a hedge better press pass.
How about this?
I can
I'll bring. I have a label maker. I'll just bring it.
Yeah,
We'll just
honestly,
attach it on it.
I have like 3 old ones. I always save them. I should just hand them out.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And they don't change it either. It's the same one every time.
Yeah, of course not.
So I literally have 3 of them. I'm just gonna like.
All right, perfect. That's our play. That's how we're getting. I'm telling you, we need to do this like that. We need
This is
to
West
ride
Virginia,
on it.
though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I can.
Yeah.
No, we were thinking about renting an RV, me, Magic Mike,
Of
and,
course.
and
you are,
riding
yeah.
it down.
That would be fucking
Yeah, it's
hilarious.
I don't really know.
12 hours.
This is a new city for me. Like I've been down to Morgantown, Charlestown. This time it's in Wheeling. I don't even know. Like,
It's
Yeah.
definitely the bumfuck nowhere.
yeah, I don't, it's, the closest airport is Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
so
that's bumfuck.
I don't
Dude,
know.
are you
It's a city. It's a
serious?
city though. It's like actually, it's like not like a. It's like a city. Like I don't know. So.
So
sure they got something.
Wheeling,
Wheeler?
Wheeling, West Virginia.
Yeah.
Well, yes. That's about as bumfuck as it gets. Anyway,
Yeah. All right. I don't even know what are we talking about today.
I don't know.
We just.
We were
spent,
talking. Well, I mean, we were talking about you
oh yeah. Well,
fighting this guy.
yeah. That's true. I am fighting.
What are the fights this weekend?
I have no idea.
Yeah, me
I
neither.
didn't, the only thing that's happened in the UFC world recently is Masvidal slapping Colby.
Oh yeah. We gotta
We
talk.
can talk
Oh,
about
let's talk about that. All right.
Yeah.
Good point.
Good, smooth transition.
Yeah, that was a smooth transition. I like that. That's a trademark of the tail of the tape.
Bobby loves calling him out too. He's like, great transition
Yeah.
there, boys.
There's nothing better than a smooth transition.
yeah.
But anyways, yeah.
That's a nice segue.
He looks like an absolute. All right, I see it both. There's 2 different ways I can see this. One way is he's an absolute fucking clown for doing that. The other half of me thinks.
But he did talk about his kids. That's the thing.
Yeah.
No,
The other half of me
he-
thinks like, all
He
right.
shouldn't have came with a mask. He shouldn't have. He did like a fucking like a Assassin's Creed. Like he ran up to him like in a
Cole-
He did an
Yeah,
assassination. He did an assassination.
Yeah.
All right. So Colby Covington said, if we see each other in the street,
It's on site.
It's on site. Free pay per view.
Colby said that.
Yes.
All right.
So so to me that changes everything.
Yeah, they
he
should just
said
duel. They should
he
just
said
duel.
if we
Imagine
see
that.
each other in the street, it's a free pay per view. That's what he said.
Okay, that's
All Masvidal did was take him up on that.
no.
No, but he
okay,
sucker
but-
punched him.
No,
if,
but
he's,
alright, so
if,
that's-
if he stood in
yes.
front of him and goes, hey, what's up, pussy? I'm here now.
Yes, yes.
And he
That
gave him a
would've been
chance. But
sick.
guess what? Colby Covington just wrestled the fuck out of him. Probably would have beat his ass.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
so
if
that was
Masvidal-
what I was getting at. Is I see it 2 different ways. The way he went about it was all wrong. Like sucker punching him, like you look like a fucking bitch. Like you're a professional fighter, and you're in a
Wait, he's
you're in a
not.
street
He's
fight.
from the streets. Like he's.
Yeah, I
not-
know. He's like a hood rat from Miami who literally came up fighting in backyards with Kimbo Slice. So, like, obviously, if you threaten someone like that to fight him in the street and he sees you, he's probably going to fight you and take you up on that offer.
Yeah.
So that's why I really don't have a problem with that, because it's like, hey, Colby Covington, you should have thought about that. You should have, like, thought about the facts before you opened your mouth, because when you said that, you should have known, like, this guy is going to take you up on that.
Oh, yeah. He definitely should have known that Masvidal was about that life.
But at
'cause
the
he
same
is definitely
time-
about that life.
Yes.
He's always, like, yeah.
But at the same time, you can look at it from the other point of view, which is you're a professional fighter. You should be held to a higher standard. Like you shouldn't be fighting in street fights.
100%. Same thing with like the dojo and working out. When you go into the martial arts field,
Yeah.
like the first
No,
thing they
when
tell
you-
you
yeah,
is
when
don't use this shit on the street.
Yeah,
If you're a
when you-
boxer, you shouldn't be going out. Same thing, you know, if you're out and you're boxing, you
goes
know
with
the
what it's
ability
to
of
do,
fighting.
yeah.
You're not just going around fucking knocking people out. You have to show discipline. Like that's part
But
of the game.
The whole
too.
discipline thing goes out the window when Colby's talking about his family.
Also, same thing. So you're, so, yeah. So
Yeah,
you're,
I'm
so you're on
also-
Will Smith's side too. I get it.
Oh,
yeah, nice.
we can get into that.
Yeah, well, it's
Well,
along the same lines. You're a public fucking figure. Like you're in a fucking fight field where people all they do is talk shit. Like fucking, this is the era right now. The only reason Colby Covington, you saw, he was like not gonna get a contract re-signed, and then he did that Brazilian called them all monkeys in Brazil, and like that. Like I'm telling you, that's the only reason he got re-signed. And
Yeah,
he was
at the
wearing
fight.
all the trunk. Like he had to go heavy into that shit. Like
Yeah.
that's what he does now. He is the biggest villain. He's what everyone wants, and he's a fucking savage on top of it. Masvidal's a bitch of that move, and then him coming out and like bragging about it. He's obviously not remorseful. Like same thing. I hate sucker punches. That's the stupidest
That was
thing
what
of
I
all
was gonna
time.
say. If you are gonna fight him, though, once you decide, all right, throwing all the rules out the window, we're gonna get in a street fight, even though we're professional fighters. Once you accept that, at least do it like a man.
Yeah, no, you should have done like a
Like-
samurai. Just like pull up, just like.
Well,
what's
no,
up,
like swear, like look the guy in the eye, square up,
Yeah.
and fight. Like
Yeah.
sucker punching him is a huge in any aspect of life. A sucker punch is a bitch move. Like if you're too much of a
Some-
coward,
100%.
you're too much of a coward to fight them like a man, so you hit him. You suck.
Same
him
thing
up.
with Will Smith.
No, but some people definitely
No,
deserve.
at
to
least
get
Will
sucked.
Smith walked right up to him and.
Yeah,
hit
no,
him.
that was.
But he wasn't sure what he was gonna
It
do. He
wasn't
didn't
a
know he was gonna
sneak
fucking slap him. That's a sucker punch. It's the same shit.
I thought he punched him because I was at a bar when it happened, and I remember.
All I know is this.
He should have punched him. I think he
Bar
should.
you at
should've
the
punched
playing the Oscars. No, he should have slapped him.
I hope.
Getting slapped.
Imagine this is the thing. Will Smith slapped Chris Rock in the face. What if like The Rock was the host? Would he have done the same thing if it was like Dwayne Johnson?
The
up
Rock
there?
wouldn't be talking about someone's wife.
But let's just say he was.
The Rock is a perfect.
But
Is he-
on
is
no,
he
but
walking
that,
up
but
and
no.
slapping him?
But that's the point we're trying to say. Chris Rock is a comedian where someone wrote that joke on a mild mannered joke.
It really
off of
wasn't
some-
that bad of a joke. but
It's
I-
not bad at all. He's a professional comedian doing his job. He was hired to do on a writing team. That was an embarrassment
maybe
by
slap
Will
the
to
guys
do.
that are
Yeah, it
fucking your
was.
wife.
It's fucking embarrassing, and that's what I mean. And he did it to Chris Rock because he knew he wasn't doing anything. If it was fucking Dwayne the Rock
That's what I'm
Johnson,
saying, yeah.
he wouldn't walk up there and fucking slapped him because Dwayne the Rock Johnson would have fucking picked him up and powerbombed
Yeah,
his
that's what I
fucking
mean.
neck
Yeah.
into the ground.
Well,
And that's
like-
what I mean. That's a fucking bitch ass movie.
I
That's
would
a
love
problem.
to
He has
see
to
the
fucking.
Rock.
Or like there was like memes.
We
going
should get them on fucking
There was like a
KK.
Yeah, there was a meme going around the next day that was like next year's Oscar host, and it was Mike Tyson.
We should just
Like-
offer them $30 million knowing we can't pay it just to like get the publicity about it.
That's smart.
Just be like, that's what Jake Paul does. He
No, that's what
he
he
offers
just-
everyone $30 million. He doesn't have $60 million cash on him. I don't give a fuck how much money that kid makes.
No, but he has
Like-
like investors that allegedly
No, but
would-
still,
No,
like they don't
he'll
pay that
just-
much money. I'm
he'll
telling
just
you right
say
now through
anything.
the pay-per-view things, they're not making the amount of money that they're saying they're making. I
Mike
don't give a
Tyson
fuck.
said he'd fight him for $1 billion.
Yeah, I know that's the funniest thing ever. He's $1 billion. Like he fucking. Imagine if they actually did that. Like,
no, who
Which
has $1 billion to
what
give
bun
him?
you rocking over there? That ain't got no sesame seeds from BK.
Smashburger, bro. It's not
Where the
BK.
fuck is Smashburger?
Quincy Center.
No. Westwood. I was there earlier.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know
what the fuck
what
are we
it
doing in Westwood?
is. Yeah, well, yeah.
I was driving back from.
Oh, New York, right?
No, I don't know where the fuck was I going with that.
Cool.
Wait, you don't know where you were
I
today?
don't even know. Where was I at? Oh no!
This dude's cooked.
I went just to go. I went just to go. Usually I make.
You went out of your way to go to Smashburger.
Yeah,
in
usually
Westwood.
I go when it's like convenient, but I went just to go.
Is it that good? Where you drive
Yeah.
to Westwood?
Yeah,
for
Smash Burgers
for
are
a
bomb.
burger.
At Landmark Public House in Dorchester, they do their burgers smash burger style.
What's so special about it?
Well, that you just take the patty in the circular formation, like you
smash
just
it?
literally take one of those flat grid. It's on a griddle. You take a flat gridiron, smash it down.
Coat it
It
in
makes
butter?
it makes like that caramelization of like the char on
Oh,
the burger,
okay.
so it's like crunchy
No,
almost,
dude,
and then soft in the
You know
middle.
what happened to me the other day?
Good shit.
Last week, I ordered Wild Burger from Buffalo Wild Wings has like a little side thing. Wild Burger. I love their
I
brisket.
think it's just
burger.
like their Uber Eats.
It's like it is. And I fucking ordered a burger through them, and it came to my house and there was no bun. I was like, dude,
How do you forget that?
I'm gonna shoot this place.
I know.
How do you forget that? Or like, how do you like dead serious as a, I don't know, a burger?
No, so they probably
Yeah, I know,
Literally a
From-
burger.
from- from someone that comes from the restaurant industry, they didn't want your bun getting fucking soggy, so they didn't put it on the bun, so they left it off on the side.
But
And then
they
someone
forgot it.
just forgot to put the box in the bag.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would be-
yeah,
I would-
yeah.
That
Dude,
makes
I am
sense.
so
Because
mad.
especially when you get the brisket burger, that's gonna be soggy as fuck
Yeah,
by the
no.
time you get it. It'd be
Okay,
fucking like a water.
There's nothing more annoying though when you like order something wicked late, like Uber Eats and shit.
It was
and
like
they
9
fuck
o'clock.
up.
Yo, and you fall asleep.
No, no,
It was like 9
no.
o'clock.
Here's even better one. When you order and it takes so long for them to get like, 'cause the driver keeps canceling this and that. The next thing you know, it's like 4 a.m. and they're like, "All right, so and so accepted your order," and it's like, "Dude, I don't want it anymore." like I got a notification that was like, "They'll be there in 45 minutes." It's like 3 a.m. and it's like, "Dude, I wanted it at 2 o'clock when I ordered it, but now I'm going to bed. Like I'm not waiting till 4
like,
in the morning."
I bet
Dude, that happened to me in Miami. I ordered at like probably 3 a.m. It came at like 5:15.
Yeah, it's like-
And I was like, I think I was like just drinking to like stay up. So the lady got there and I'm like, hey, what's up?
Wait, I mean, did
if I was still up, I'd eat
You
it. but,
just
like-
happened to run into her too? Like, didn't.
No. She like came. I was like staying at some apartment, like literally like the 30th floor of this building.
This is actually pretty. Oh, sorry, I just got it.
No, you're fine.
I zone out and forget other people are talking sometimes.
Yeah, like we have these headphones on. We can hear other
Yeah, I
people
know.
talking, but we like some still how talk over
No,
each
a
other.
thought pops into my head.
Audio.
Sometimes a thought pops into my head, and I'm just like, I need to say this, and then I'm like, oh wait, someone else is literally talking. But my story is probably better than what
Let's
you were
hear
gonna
it.
say.
Let's hear it.
I'm
Let's hear it, Bobby.
gonna
Let's
take-
hear
I'm
it.
just gonna take over.
All right, no, go ahead.
Take
So,
over.
Go ahead. It's your podcast.
Yeah, and I do have some pretty good stories. Like, usually I can just tell when a story's not as good as
Yeah, you
mine,
just
and I
know.
just know. It's
Yeah.
like I have a sixth sense. I'm like, my story is better. Sorry. Like, just is what it is.
I'm the best storyteller in America.
But this just happened recently. This just happened. I probably am, but this just happened recently.
I love you,
It was
brother.
on daylight savings. So
It's getting
Eats-
canceled, by the way.
Daylight. Oh yeah, I heard. But anyways, so same situation happened, and this happens all the time. The Uber situation when you order Uber Eats, and then like it's taking fucking an hour to get there, and you're like, all right, I don't want it anymore. So it was like fucking 12:45 or whatever, and I was like ordering it. Oh no, it was almost 1:45 because at 2 a.m. it switches to 3. That's why.
Oh, hell, you ordered
So
something daylight
I ordered something like 1:45 a.m. I just got back from the bar and I was ordering like McDonald's or something. I got a notification. So and so will be there at 3:30, and I was like, absolutely fucking not. I was keep in mind at 2 it turns to 3. That's why. You know what I mean? It wasn't that long of a wait. It was because at 2 a.m. it was turning to 3.
Yeah, I would have lost my shit.
So, but I forgot it was daylight savings, so I was thinking it was literally gonna be like an hour and 45 minutes, and I was like, that's it. I'm fucking done. I was like, literally in an
Call
hour.
the CEO.
Dude, I was in like an hour long fucking like with the health, whatever the fuck it is, health,
HR?
HR, yeah. The fucking people you message to fix it, the fucking customer service.
Yeah.
I was
Jesus
like,
Christ.
I was like, this is bullshit. I'm sick. It's always happened, like flipping out, like, sir, what is the problem, like that? And I was like, the Uber time is not that like abnormal or whatever. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, and you look like a fucking idiot.
And then I realized there was daylight savings as I was
You didn't
doing
get on the
this.
phone with them,
No,
though.
then I got a
Oh, thank
notification
God.
like so and so is 5 minutes away, and I was like, and I looked at my clock, and it was like 3:02, and I was
nothing worse than
like,
when
I
you-
was like, oh shit, I'm a fucking idiot.
Who's got the worst customer service in your eyes?
Microsoft,
Dell.
100%.
Dell.
Dell?
No, Xbox.
Oh yeah, Dell.
Oh, yeah,
Dell's been known.
Dell.
No, Dell's
All
been
right, never mind. I just said Xbox. Microsoft is Xbox, so it's the same thing.
No, there.
And I think Dell runs the data for
Microsoft. Yeah, might as well be the same
Suck.
fucking
Yeah.
thing. It's just.
I've had like, dude, I had the worst thing ever with Xbox one time.
Oh
It was-
no, they're the worst. I'm never.
Well, because so my debit card expired.
Yes, that happened to me.
Yes, all right.
And they
They
extort
wouldn't-
you. They like hold. They won't give you. your account
No.
back.
This is similar, but
you like
This
can't
is
cancel
worse.
the card if you like don't have like a pin for it.
No, like,
no,
they
this
literally,
is
like, hold you up
so.
if you don't pay them.
So my debit card expired for my Xbox Live, like just you know how debit card
Yeah,
expired.
because it was
I got a new debit card, same exact numbers,
Yeah.
same address, same everything. The only difference was the expiration date. So I went to type in my new debit card, and it wouldn't recognize it because it kept saying this card's expired. And it's like, no, it's a new card. Like I was like, it's a new card.
No,
like,
there's no way you'd have the same number with just.
It
a
is. I
different
swear to God.
expiration.
I'm
Oh
telling
no,
you,
that's the worst.
it was. It was the
No,
same
that-
number, but it was a different expiration date.
What bank
Nah,
is
I
this?
didn't-
Social Bank.
Social
Yeah,
bank.
because it's so.
What's your number? 14.
This is actually wicked funny.
What's your credit card number? 1-4.
So, listen, the only number that matters.
Expiration next week.
The only number that matters is what's inside the bank account, and
Oh yeah.
my number's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, fucking the reason. So I had to sit on. I was on customer service for like an hour, dude, talking to some lady. Like I was like, you don't understand. Like I got a new card. The funniest, but this is the best part. So at the time,
Wait, if the number's the same, why do you need to fucking make a new?
because it wouldn't recognize because it thought I was just typing in my old card. Because it wouldn't even let me get to the second part, which was my expiration date. It was like I type in the number, hit
God.
next, and that card's expired. And it's like, dude, I couldn't, and I remember
it.
it was a big night that
You
like
need a whole new account.
everybody was playing Halo that night. It was like the new one just came out. Like I was so fucking mad. But anyways, so this is the best part. So I've had a lot of stupid gamer tags over the years. At the time of this happening,
Bob and Steve? Was it Bob?
no,
and
what
Steve?
that was years ago.
Yeah, that's how I knew it was Bob and Steve.
My gamer tag I made was Fart Magnet 69.
No.
That was so. The reason that's relevant is because when I had to talk to the lady on the phone, she was like, "All right, sir." She was like, "All right, sir. What is your gamer tag?" And right away, I'm like, "Oh God, I have to say this to this lady."
No,
She's like, "Yeah, sir. I gotta search your gamer tag. What's your gamer tag?" So I didn't want to say it, so I was like, "I'll just spell it out for you." I was like, "It's kind of weird, so I'll just spell it." She's like, "Okay." I was like, "All right, FART."
No.
She's like,
That's as fast as it gets without being like.
but yeah, MAGNET 69. And she's like sounding it out. She's like, okay, fart magazine. I was like,
She's like, you have to say it.
I was like, yeah, that's
Don't
it.
say
I was
it.
like, that's me. Like,
Are you sure? It's
yeah.
Bob and
She was like, okay, sir. I don't know how she didn't laugh.
Dude,
I'm
no.
like, how professional?
No,
she probably deals with this shit all the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Point is, it was a fucking disaster trying
Joey
to
had
get
the
my.
same thing happen to him. It's his story, but like no, he had like what's up Brazzers. He had like a Brazzers when he was in the Marines. And his name was Rock Hard Marine. And he had to like cancel his thing. And he had to call
Yeah,
him,
what's
like,
your username, sir?
It's Rock Hard Marine.
I know. It's funny when you have to like say it out loud.
Yeah, it's even worse then.
And that's fucking.
That's what he gets for not fucking showing up today. So I steal his.
My current name's Dr. Squirt MD.
Yeah.
So like I haven't grown out of it. I still have funny.
I think
ass-
we used to change people's Xbox names because you had to wait like 30 days or something. We used to do that to people.
Oh,
too.
this is actually wicked funny. Reminded me of it. So we actually play Halo. One of my best friends, his wife or his fiance, is like a girl, obviously. But she's like.
I hope so.
Hold on, we're in 2022, baby.
No, she's one of those girls that plays video
there
games.
we
Like
go.
she plays.
She's
a
an
lot.
ego.
And he doesn't even play anymore. But she plays on his.
Oh, but she still plays with.
She
you.
plays on. We're in a group chat together now. We literally have a Halo group chat. We added her and we play with her every weekend.
What, in the new Halo?
Yeah, the new Halo.
What's
Yeah.
it? What is it? Infinite?
Yes.
Oh wait, yeah.
Anyways, yes, Halo Infinite. But anyways, so he doesn't play anymore. We got her to change. We were like, dude, we should change his gamer tag to like something girly. Would be funny, like make like an OnlyFans type name. And so we changed it. We changed his gamer tag. His name's Bob. His name was Cheddar Bob. I paid her. She wouldn't do it. I had to Venmo her $10 because it cost $10 to do it.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Yeah,
I'll
we
Venmo
used to
you right now.
pay. We used to like pay that.
Yeah,
back in
so
the day for our
I Venmoed her
friends.
$10 to do it. She changed her name to Sexy Lexi 69.
Oh
That's
god.
It's the funniest thing ever, dude. It's
Wait, is Halo cross-platform?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
So
Halo on PC. You can't play on fucking PlayStation.
no, you can. Actually, no, you can't.
You
You're right.
can't-
Halo is just Xbox and PC.
That's like Halo's.
And I hate the PC nerds. I wish they didn't exist.
Yeah.
Wish they didn't exist.
Yeah, we had a whole
Fuck
we had
the
a whole
PC
thing about
nerds,
that
dude.
earlier.
Honestly, Xbox is for nerds too.
No. If you play Xbox is for the cool kids.
Nope, it
That,
used
like-
to be.
like, yeah,
Xbox 360 was for the cool kids.
The evolution
Now-
went
yeah.
PS1,
Yep.
PS2, Xbox 360, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5.
No, Xbox One is the goat of
No.
gaming.
No.
No, it's
And if you play with a fucking
Dude, the loading
if you
screens
play
in
with a
Xbox
mouse,
Ones are
you're a
legit.
fucking tool.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm so-
the
yeah.
loading screens in Xbox Ones are actually fucking insane.
All right,
Like,
well,
it was insane.
That's the difference between a cool.
insane. Yeah, you can wait around
Well, no,
sick.
my-
That is the difference between cool kids and nerds. A cool kid does not even know what the loading screen is. Like, I'm not sitting there like, oh, the frame rate on this loading screen sucks. Like,
No, but frame.
Like-
no,
Yeah,
frame
you know.
rate's
Yeah, you
different,
know frame rate though.
Yeah, I mean,
I never said frame rate.
I mean, I know.
that was you.
I know some things.
He's like, oh, but FPS.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I picked up some
Yeah.
terms from playing with all the
Yeah.
squids that play in
Yeah,
computers.
you're an alpha nerd.
All
We
the
get
computer
it.
nerds.
I told you I'm gonna make a gaming team. It's gonna be called Alpha Nerds because like the kid that I have literally trying out for this team. One's 6'3", literally deadlifts like 600 pounds. One runs like a 4.5 minute mile, and they like literally will like
And
be like, shut the fuck up, nerd. I'll fucking murder you. Like I'll dox you, dude.
And
Like
he's a fucking. What is he? Apex?
oh yeah, and they're
Platinum
like
Apex?
literally like top 25
I'm
in the
just-
nation.
I'm just picturing the Giga Chad.
No, yeah, no. Everyone thinks like when I talk about these gaming kids, it's like two like little nerdy 5'2" kids. Like these kids are legit savages. But like I feel like kids that are like athletic and competitive like do get really good at video games because it's just like hand-eye coordination, like skill ability.
Because
Like
people that are good at sports just are usually good at everything else.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
you know what I
true.
mean? If you're good at
Yeah,
one
that's
thing.
Well, that's why hand-eye coordination I feel is huge because that's
That-
why I feel like I'm good at all
Well,
these.
That's
it
why,
is.
like in high school, like most good athletes played 3 sports. You know, why stop at one? I can play 3 different seasons.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Get
you're-
training for the other seasons.
So
and
it's
shit.
like it's no different when you translate that into like regular life, like anything, like job, even like jobs. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, just unfortunate. Like some people like me just have it all. Like, you know what I mean? There's guys out there just struggling to get by, and then there's people like me just like
Just not
beast.
even trying.
Yeah, I just show up and I'm just like a beast. And
Bobby,
do
if you're gonna smoke cigarettes at 40, would you
Yeah.
ever consider doing steroids too?
I might do them like next week.
Jesus, dude, this
I've
kid's
been, like-
ramping up his
I've been
life
so
fast. He's
back,
like, I'm 30. That was my date.
that was my date. That's what
I
I'm
didn't realize
saying.
he was
Back-
30 until like a.
Back,
Yeah,
I like to keep
literally.
forgetting, but back to my cigarettes at 40 thing, I also used to say in my early 20s, at 30 I was going to start juicing. I was like, I'll never do steroids until
No,
I hit 30. Then I'm going to start doing it so I can like stay like a young primal beast. And that was like my logic the whole time. I was like, the minute I start slowing down, I'll just do steroids to make up for it.
I think all guys at a certain point
haven't
should do
slowed down
testosterone.
Yeah, no. If I
testosterone,
start
yeah.
losing my hair, I'll probably.
I'm already bald, so.
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah. But like,
I
can
started
tell.
losing my hair when I was 22. So
I think testosterone help like makes you go bald too.
it does. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, that's why I
so
was
that's
looking.
a
Yeah,
small
recently-
price to pay to be an absolute alpha male beast like me.
I got a semi-receding hairline. I got a little bit of testy,
Like
but
usually the more I'm not saying it's always the case, but like usually there's a direct correlation between like the more hair you have and how big of a pussy you are.
honestly, the less amount of hair you have on your
I
head,
think you're onto something, honestly.
I feel like the least amount of hair you have on your head, you usually have a hairy back. Do you have a
I
hairy
have
back?
0 hairs on my back.
No way, 0.
I have 0. My back is spotless.
You get it lasered,
No.
shaved.
I'm fucking.
Do you have chest hair?
Yeah, a ton.
Really?
Hairy ass chest.
And you don't have a
But
back
not in
hair?
your back?
I'll literally take my shirt
How does
off
that
and
work?
show you right now.
I
I
have.
believe
I
you.
got a patch on the top.
Any excuse to take my
Yeah,
shirt
I
off,
like-
and I will. Like, I will do it right in a second.
Take it easy.
Right.
Don't fight me.
I have the perfect amount of chest hair, in my opinion.
I had to shave mine for my tattoo, so it's still growing in a little weird. Dude, I
Did
get
you
the.
just get that recently?
in
I was gonna say I
in
never.
December.
I saw that today, and I was like, he didn't have
Is that the
that.
first time you seen it?
Yeah. How long you had it for?
I got it in December.
Okay.
It's
Maybe
not-
you just haven't worn like button downs.
Nah, I usually do.
Well, it's
I
been
usually,
like
I usually don't have a shirt
cold
on.
out. It's been like winter.
I
so,
still
like-
don't have a shirt on when it's called that.
All right. Sick.
That's right. No, I got the tattoo in December, and the kid's like, "All right, like your next appointment's in May." I'm like, "Dude, May?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm booked up." I'm like, "I'm just gonna be showing this off." He's like, "Why? It's the middle of the winter." I'm like, "I'm showing it off." So like, just the outline was done. He hit me up the next day. He's like, "I have a cancellation coming," so we did back-to-back days, and he still wasn't done. And I kept just posting pictures of it, but not tagging him. And he was like, "Fuck you, dude! Stop posting that. Not done." And then he hit me up 2 weeks later. He's like, "All right, come in. I'll finish it." So.
I also think back to the kind of similar to my hair analogy.
Tattoos.
The more tattoos you have, the bigger pussy you are. Like,
Dude,
I used to-
come
no,
on.
I
Grow
listen.
up.
I've met so many guys in my life that are tatted up from neck to
No.
toe, and they're the biggest pussies.
I've always
and I
thought
swear
this-
it's overcompensating from how
No.
not tough they
Okay,
are.
so,
like,
like-
I gotta trick people into thinking I'm tough. It's not
Exactly.
always the case. Obviously, there's dudes like Cody Garbrandt that are like tatted up that are fucking beasts. Like it's not 100. It's not like an automatic rule. I'm just saying,
Every single person that's in the UFC is tatted up.
not every single.
Well, they,
Name-
they
give me,
earn their
no,
tattoos.
show me one person. that's
They
not
earn
Conor
tatted.
McGregor was not tatted. Like he had like no tats when he first came on the UFC.
Yeah.
Then he got tats progressively
they all
as
got
he.
one at
So
least.
he was tough without the tats.
Correct.
Then he added tats onto his
Right.
art. You know what I mean? Like so, like he.
I mean, I feel like you can tell if someone's doing that by just how they look. Like,
I
if
said
they have
this-
like Americano style tattoos.
I said it's
they're
not a
cool.
guaranteed like rule. Like obviously, there's dudes with tattoos that are beasts. Like
Yeah.
especially
Like me.
any professional
Like me.
fighter.
Like
with
me.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I wasn't saying you're a pussy. I'm just saying across the board. Like if you took all people, not just pro fighters, like just people in general across the board, and you look at all the ones that have a ton of tattoos, most of them are pussies.
Well, I mean, most people in general are pussies.
Now they're trying to but the difference is guys that are pussies with a ton of tattoos are trying to trick people into thinking they're tough when they're really not.
Oh yeah. I've always thought that when I was younger, I feel like
You kind
I've
of see
never
that in the
wanted to-
biking world too.
Yeah,
Like with the
okay.
Harley game too.
I
Like
feel
you
like
see
there's
like a
a lot
lot of like business guys will just like literally like get a good amount of money and then just be like, all right, I'm buying a Harley.
Yeah,
But you'll
same
see,
thing.
but you'll tell because
Same
the
thing.
leather jacket they wear is brand new. With
I feel
like
like,
it's
yeah,
like all Harley.
there's so
They wearing
much-
like Harley leather pants, like
Yeah.
Harley boots and shit. They ride up like this with both
Absolute
hands over
squids.
the- Yeah, exactly.
Nothing
Like,
worse than a poser.
I'm like dragging
no,
my hand
that's
on the
the
ground.
worst.
Like, don't be something you're not.
Yeah.
the Harley thing. I've never seen more gatekeeping in I don't know, in the Harley community, the posers, I don't know, it's just
Yeah, no, even like buying a
what-
bike, I can in my blood I just can't do it. I cannot buy another bike ever in my life that's not a Harley unless I'm doing a street bike. Any type of cruiser bagger, I would never in my life ever buy anything besides a Harley. I just
So-
can't do it. It's like a legit cult to
I
me.
just
But that's
don't-
like with Chevy. I've always had Chevys my entire life. I'll always drive a Chevy. I'll always have a Harley Davidson. I drive American and that's just how I roll.
Yeah, me
So
too.
if basically the
I got
moral
a
of the
bald
story,
eagle on my
if you have
chest.
if you have like a man bun and mad tattoos, you're probably a bitch.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah,
That's it. We'll end on that.
Yeah, we,
Give me a
Unless you're a pro
give
fighter.
me a
if you're a
goddamn
regular
hair
person,
elastic right now.
pro fighters not included in this. If you're a regular person, man bun, tatted up, huge pussy.
No, I feel like a man bun at this point is almost like a.
But
I'm
I
just
feel
saying,
like
like-
you're fucking at me, right?
We don't.
You don't have a man bun.
I could.
Yeah, but you don't.
I fucking could.
Yeah, so you're making a life choice. I could do heroin at 40, but I'm not. It's a life choice. You're choosing not to have a man bun.
That's true.
So
I did have a somewhat man bun back in the day. I did rock one at one point before they got hot. Before they got
no,
hot.
actually,
not.
one of my
You're-
I'm a
friends.
trendsetter.
One of my friends has a man bun, and he's an absolute beast. But he has no tattoos, so they
Yeah,
offset.
good cancel out. Yeah.
But he has a man bun, but he's 6'4", absolute beast, lifts a ton of weight, tough as fuck, so there's obviously there's exceptions to the rule. I'm just saying, if you generalize across the board, you're gonna be right more.
I feel
often
like
than
you
not.
have someone in mind.
My buddy?
No, I have some. I feel like you have someone in mind that has a tattoo that you're like, dude, this kid's a fucking pussy. This is like based off
Dude,
like a small amount of people.
Unfortunately, I wish the kid I was fighting fit into this demographic. But
Oh my God, I
he has
fucking
zero
hate this
tattoos
guy.
and short hair. So like
I can't wait for you to kick this guy's
I want to make
ass.
fun of him for this, but he passes the test.
Do you have a game plan? I want to hear like every time they ask Conor McGregor in the interviews of what his game plan is, it always manifests. So I want to hear a manifestation of what you think's going to happen in this.
My manifestation is just me beating the shit out of him.
Like, what do you think? Uppercut, hook, fucking
all of the above. I'm just gonna like rain punches down on him for the entire fight.
TKO or knockout?
I foresee a TKO.
Is this a small ring or how big is this ring?
16 feet, so it's like the smallest ring you can have.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it the same size as the Pac-Man one?
Yeah, same size.
That was small.
16 by 16. It always is.
That's good for you. Your style, at least.
Yeah, I like that better.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, I'm just gonna unload on this dude. And I foresee a TKO because
You think he's gonna quit?
I hope he quits. I don't
yeah.
think he will, but nothing would make that would be more.
Oh, make him
Like
quit.
that would be a better win,
Then
making him quit, knowing I mentally beat him.
Oh, I'd love for you to give him like a
just knocking
liver
him
shot
out.
first off the bat and just have him drop and just not
Liver
be able to
shots
get
will
up.
look
No, I'm talking about quitting on the stool. Like quitting on the stool.
Yeah.
I've made 2 kids quit on the stool so far. If I did that, I prefer that method because then it's like
Dude, he might tap after the second round. He's like, I told you, I don't want to do
there's
that.
that's like, how do you come back from that? You just quit. Like
You can't. There's no excuses.
You know what I mean? Like you're a pussy. Like you
can go
no
out-
mas. Like go out like a man.
Go out on
Like
your
I
shit.
would never quit. I would die. They could be like, if you get hit one more time, you might die. I'd be like, I'm going out there. Like I'm not fucking quitting on the stool. Like
So what does this guy have? Just that one fight?
He has 2,
Two.
doesn't he? But like they just bums. The
he
only
fought
thing-
2 absolute bombs.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and this. And
They
all
literally.
he has
I'm
is
not even
his
kidding.
mouth.
Dude,
He's
yeah,
got
he
a
just
mouth.
runs his mouth.
Did you get anything from like? Did you watch any of the fights to like see how he fights or anything? Or?
Yeah, I watched
got
one of them
straight
live. I was at the first one.
Yeah.
That was the same night I
He's
fought
sandbagging.
Pac-Man.
He's definitely sandbagging.
Yeah, I agree that. I agree with that too. But you can sandbag all you want, dude. It doesn't make a difference. Like I don't give a fuck. Like I know I'm better than this dude, and that's it.
Oh no,
But,
but he's definitely gonna beat him.
he,
How much does he weigh?
He said he's 215.
And what are you?
185.
And he has to drop down.
No, the weight class is 184 to 215.
Ooh.
So I'm like I barely am like I'm like just heavy enough to even be in this weight class. That's what I mean. A lot of people don't realize that. I'm
It's
fighting.
like, yeah.
Everyone I fight is like 30 pounds on me, because I should be in the like Pac-Man. I went down to the next one, which is 175. That's like easy. That's like more where I should be.
He was
Yeah.
like, Pac-Man
I keep having to
was
fight people at
170.
that.
So what are you at right now? 185.
185. So I'm just gonna show
Are
up.
you're just gonna stay 185?
Yeah,
just
show up 185.
Just
He's
fight,
gonna have
right?
30
Yeah.
pounds of me. It's not gonna matter. I'm gonna still beat the fuck out of him. Plain and simple.
This
Take care.
is-
Brush your hair.
How you done? How you your sister?
But all right. This might have been the most unorganized episode.
I know. There was no forum. This is just the announcement
I
time. What
threw-
else
yeah,
we talk about?
yeah.
We had some good talks.
But that's
I think so,
the best
too.
ones.
We didn't really get it on recording, but
Yeah,
like I
I'm
said, we
sure-
talked about that the streaming game. Do you guys ever think you would ever be professional in any type of video game?
No, never.
Because we talked about
That's
my goal.
when I was younger, I had to sell my Xbox when I was a sophomore in high school because I was dead set on working for a video game company, G4,
So why'd you
and
sell it?
streaming the
Wait.
full time because I was literally fucking obsessed.
Like you're trying to like get rid of it.
No, I'm not kidding you. I'm an obsessive kid, and whatever I do, I like do to the absolute most extreme. So I literally had to get it away from me, so I didn't keep playing.
Yeah, it was like you're trying to quit.
Oh yeah. Like I was like full on addicted. Like I had to get it away from me. Like I'm telling you, I was that
Oh,
good.
like an actual
Like
obsession.
oh, fully obsessed. Like I would literally try and be the best in the world at like every single game I tried playing. So games would come out. School days of fucking Call of Duties before they came out, I was already at first prestige on that first day.
Oh, you were that kid?
So before, I would call out of school. I'd go the night before, midnight release, get my fucking midnight goggles, fucking night vision goggles, get all the fucking packages, buy the $99 pack. Like I'm telling, like I was that kid. Like we did that. So we used to have lobbies back in the day of the Advanced Warfares. We'd have, I think the max party was 32 people. We would fill it up with all Quincy kids.
Oh, really?
So we'd literally
That's
play
sick.
games of like,
Quincy's huge,
yeah,
yeah.
it's massive,
That's
100,000 people. So we used to like literally like the older kids, like we had beefs between video games of like friend groups online, like same thing like
Yeah,
you were saying
I would've-
younger,
that would've
but it'd
actually
be
been
like,
fights.
but it'd be like the whole grade of kids. So it's like 16 kids versus 16 kids, and like we
That's sick.
we
That would
primarily
honestly the
like
best.
some. I know one kid now.
Modern Warfare. We got back to that a little bit in Modern Warfare. But yeah, I missed that. That's the best shit.
So the Rust game's actually coming back in the new Call of Duty. They're gonna put it back on the maps because a lot of this new Vanguard game, they have a lot of the old school maps redesigned, but Rust is gonna come back. Yeah, I'm a huge video game nerd. I love. We should do a video game podcast.
I went on. I did. Barstool Game Time, you know the guy M Rags.
Yep.
I went on his stream, leading up to my Pac-Man fight. They were like, "Hey, you want to come on?" And like they knew I played Warzone, but I got fucking dicked on so bad because these kids were nasty, and all the lobbies were like way better.
Yeah.
And I remember just being like, "Dude."
So you were the bot.
Yeah, I was getting
Yeah, but you
destroyed.
were raging.
But they were also. It was an interview at the same time. He was interviewing me, like, so
Yeah.
I'm like trying to.
that's tough.
I'm like trying to answer questions, but at the same time, I'm like.
No, like don't talk.
I'm like in battle. Like,
don't talk to me. Like
a couple times you'd be like, ask me a deep question. I'd be like, all right, I'm in the gulag. Can I finish?
Dude,
let me fucking fight in the gulag.
I was
first.
literally just trying to edit my gun while everyone was talking. I was literally just supposed to tell everyone, like, yo, can you guys just like stop talking
Yeah.
for a second? Like, I just need to focus. I have like 15 seconds before I go.
But
man,
it's
I'm
funny
sorry.
because I'd be like deep in like a conversation. I'm like, yeah, so like I started fighting when blah blah blah. Then I get shot. I'm like, fuck, motherfucker, you fucking like. And they'd be like, all right, like relax. Like I'm like, sorry, where was I? I lost my train of thought. Like then 2 seconds later, I'd be flipping out again. And I just remember being like, dude, if I don't get a kill, like I was like, oh my god, like if I don't get a kill, like
We wouldn't-
I'm
Warzone?
never gonna hear the end of
Wait,
this.
was
Like,
it Warzone or was
it
it
was Warzone.
Oh god.
And I'm not even that good at Warzone. I'm way better at Halo than I am at Warzone. And I'm like, dude, but I was
Bobby,
playing.
I'd bury you in
Dude,
Halo.
I finally got a kill. Finally got a kill. Dude, everyone like cheered. Like people were like
Yeah.
I couldn't even hear, but the dude was like telling me in the lobby they were tight. People were like, yeah, let's go. Because I kept saying it the whole time, like, dude, if I don't get a kill, my life's over. Like I have to delete my Xbox account.
Wait,
like,
Bobby, is a lot of the same like attacks in like Halo, like the snipers? It's still like a one shot, like fucking
better.
kill,
right,
like
first shot, 2-shot kill with a sniper. Because you gotta
Oh, no,
first
I-
shot takes down the shield, second
Yeah.
shot kills him.
So was that the same? Couldn't you do a one shot off a headshot in Halo 3?
I think even a headshot doesn't kill you in one shot.
That's dumb.
So that's what I mean. The old school, like
never
I
used
don't
sniper
know
before,
what I don't know why I can't think of the name I'm thinking of. The like fighting, what would they call that? Like
I have no idea what you're talking about.
yeah,
You gotta
like
give me something.
fuck, I don't even know. I don't know, but yeah, no, I feel like in Halo 3, like back in the day, it was so like, yeah, you had the sniper, like you had the dot on the middle of the screen automatically. Remember that? Like
Yeah.
it showed you a hit marker for
Yeah.
like the BR was like a little bit bigger. Like the sniper, like that was the best game. Put that thing right on the middle. Like I know kids, they used to like tape up a red dot.
Yeah, I did
I heard that
Yeah.
helps. I might start doing that.
Oh yeah,
If
absolutely.
it gives me an advantage, like why wouldn't I?
Yeah, no, I know a kid that like literally
Yeah,
you
there's no
plugged
option.
something into the computer and it had like a suction cup and it just had a red dot and when you pulled it
You
over
lost me
onto
a
that
computer.
thing. No, not why? Oh yeah, yeah.
We don't
Xbox
like
guy.
we don't like computer guys.
Yeah,
Dude,
we
you
hate,
get-
we
you-
hate
Nothing
computers.
worse than
No.
cross-platform. Oh, you guys have aim assist. It's like, dude, you're using a fucking mouse. Like, you're clicking on me. Like, you have oh, you have aim assist. Fuck that.
Yeah, the aim assist still doesn't.
I hate that argument.
The only
It's
reason
like
they
dumb
say aim assist is because they want to get rid of it because it only would give them an even more advantage over people that can't afford PCs in those tournaments or playing
It's
it
not
regularly.
about affording it. It's about having a.
No,
I'm
it is
like,
affording
I have a
it.
life. I'm up.
No, it's affording.
Playing
it.
it.
I'm,
Like,
te-
I work-
I'm telling you,
8
for
hours a day.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
know.
trying to come
dude,
home
$500 is
train.
a lot of money for a PlayStation 5 already. Like I'm telling you, some of these PCs, the ones that these guys are playing on, they're $10,000 rigs. Even
Yeah,
like the
I don't-
cheapest version of those models are like
But
$3,400.
you could give me one for free, and I'd still play on my Xbox. Because I'm not a fucking nerd.
Or you can just play on your play with your Xbox
And I have
controller.
like integrity.
No,
Love
you can
that
play
attitude.
with your Xbox controller on a PC. Why
Yeah,
wouldn't you
yeah,
do that?
but-
And then that change. Then you're okay in my book. You're using a controller.
No,
Yeah.
but that,
If
that's
you
what
use
no.
a mouse and
Yeah,
you're clicking
okay.
on people to shoot them.
Okay, no, yeah,
You're a fucking
no, yeah.
squid.
So you should say that mouse and keyboard because like a lot of these kids that play on PCs, like that guy Booga, that just won that tournament for that Fortnite, he plays on a PS5
Yeah,
controller
alright.
for PC.
If he's using a controller, then he's all right. Level playing field, fine, same shit. I'm all good
He
with
doesn't
that.
use mouse.
If you're using a mouse,
We have
then
controller. I mean.
yeah, it is.
Oh wait, really?
like the stats, like this is my gripe with Halo. So you play ranked, it's cross-platform automatically.
And
You
it
can't-
forces you. You can't.
So
you
you-
can't
so,
opt
like,
out of it. Yeah. it's
How is
bullshit.
that fair that kids on the computer are beating me? Like it's my
The
ranking
fact you
is not
can't opt
accurate.
out is the biggest
Yeah,
bullshit
that's what I'm
thing
saying.
ever.
You have to do it.
You're just.
So like it's not
Dude,
fair because it's like my
yeah.
ranking is skewed. I should be a higher rank if I just played against kids with Xbox, but I have to play with losers that play with a fucking mouse
Yeah, competitive.
and they
Halo
just
Call of
click
Duty
on me from across the map.
Dude,
Click,
it is.
click.
and only controller.
I feel like this like falls in line with like the transgender conversation. Like,
No.
like you shouldn't be allowed PCs in competitive gaming of consoles.
I don't
You
think
shouldn't.
it's political. I think it's because.
I don't know. Like even the frame rates are different.
That'd be like
like
if you were in a fucking.
Oh yeah.
That'd be like if you were in like a
no.
bicycle race
Yeah,
and you
you
showed
know
up
what I
on a motorcycle.
yeah, no,
And you're just like revving your engine, like, all right, guys, let's go. And you just smoke everyone.
Yeah.
You're like, yes, let's fucking go. Like, It's like, dude, you're beating people that are playing on a thing that can't compete with what you're using.
Same thing, but then it gets to the point of like it's
How
just
do you
your,
feel
it's
good
your
about
accessible.
yourself?
No, there's kids that literally set up modems and servers at their house, so their ping rate's literally 0. So you're like, if you have one lag, like it says
I don't
ping.
even know what ping rate means.
So
That's so extra. Why?
No, like the Phase House, they have 0 ping. They're literally like a hub
I don't
server.
know what that means.
So they literally tap straight into like
If
the
you have
broad.
0 ping, you probably get 0 pussy.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be a
Literally.
huge nerd.
No. If you have 0 ping, you're getting all the pussy, dude. I'm telling you this right now.
I don't know.
If I had 0 ping, I'd actually be America's #1 most eligible bachelor.
Well, yeah, but we've already went over this. You fuck at will. You go out and
No, that's what I mean. You give me 0 ping
goes
on
out
top of
and-
that, the fucking world's mine,
He just
baby.
goes out and fucks anyone
Same
he
thing. No,
wants.
if you have 0 ping for NFT drops, for whitelist on shit, for fucking and any single thing on the internet, that's what I mean. Top speed on the internet is literally the most like valuable thing to me. I told you information.
nerds.
Yeah, I'm a fucking nerd. I'm an alpha nerd. My bad.
He's the alpha nerd.
And I still bench 315. Jeez.
315.
No, I'm just kidding.
I remember when I was like 19.
What do you bench?
My max I've ever done is like 375.
I don't
Jesus
think so.
Christ, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I can
That was,
probably.
like, I can't
know.
do that now. 'cause
I can
I'm-
probably.
don't
I can,
believe that.
I
Like, it's
slimmed down, but
Nah.
like back in my meathead days, yeah, I easily do like right now. I probably
what do you
only
take for supplements?
nothing? Air,
Nothing.
oxygen,
Ever.
oxygen.
Ever. You drink a lot of water?
I just breathe the air, dude. That's it.
You just suck the water molecules out of the fucking oxygen.
But no, I mean I drink like mad Red Bull and shit.
I do see you always crushing Red Bull. I thought that was just to like cut back on your urges to drink alcohol on the
It
weekends
is
because you're so
It
determined.
is. I'm like a recovering drug addict.
No,
Like,
I feel that. Like when I want to take breaks from drinking and like smoking weed or doing anything, I'll be like, all right, yeah, I'm just gonna pick up cigarettes.
Yeah, no, legit.
like I need to do something.
I want to just
don't-
walk around.
It's so bad.
I want to walk around Braintree Square. That's my dream. 40 years old, walk
Me,
around
Bobby, I want to be
Braintree
there.
No,
Square.
it's not that long
Braintree
from now.
Square in a black wife beater, like flat brim hat, smoking cigarettes and drinking a Red Bull, like looking like I just got out of like a halfway house.
Can I join you?
That's not a good
Like that should
yeah.
be its own podcast. Like you literally start at the studio and you walk down to like Southside Tavern.
Yeah, I know.
You just like
Just
you know,
walk, just smoke a pack the whole way.
yeah, just chain smoke. Yeah, chain smoking with Bobby Lang.
Because I see like some of my friends that have been like in and out of rehab and shit, and like that's like their lifestyle, like the wife beater, Red Bull, smoking cigarettes look, and I like envy them for some reason.
There's nothing better
I'm
than
like, there's such a carefree life.
there's
now.
nothing
Like,
better than a hot coffee and a cigarette or
Yeah,
an iced
like-
coffee. Oh, it's
I'm like,
one
man,
of the
I
greatest
wish-
combinations in
I
life.
was like, unfortunately, I gotta go to work, but like, I wish I could just hang out and smoke cigarettes with you.
That's
all
kind of
day.
the union lifestyle, a cigarette and a coffee. They're all recovering
Yeah.
addicts in the first place. So.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, but what were we saying though? I got wicked off topic. Something to do with my supplements. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
when you-
I don't do any.
No
I
protein,
dead ass-
no pre-workout,
Nothing.
no creatine,
No, I literally don't do anything.
never.
So that's what I'm saying. If I do steroids, imagine how much more of a beast I can be. Like, I got this way all on my own, naturally. Add steroids to the mix.
The genetics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can
no,
you
I-
just stay away from those?
Genetically, I'm a beast, but-
We don't need you on another. Like I get, like you know what? Fuck
The
it,
logic
Bobby.
is sound.
We're going all short term here. Let's just fucking push you to
Ram
the
it up
limit.
to
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah, ram it
yeah.
up to it.
Like I want you fucking Larry Wheels level. Like let's get fucking crazy, dude. If you're this strong, like let's push it. Like you
That's
want to be
me.
the best, you want to be the strongest. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah.
Let's legit fight Mike Tyson.
I'm like down.
just suck on Mike Tyson. I want you like the new Jorge Masvidal, like the fucking just
No,
the world.
I wouldn't suck at it. I'm too,
No, once
I-
you're on
that's right.
steroids, Bobby, if you're already like this and have that God
That's what
complex.
I'm worried about. That's
Yeah,
the
no,
thing.
your God complex is like you're on steroids and testosterone boosters
like,
already.
fine. You're right.
If you add that into the mix and like I put like we're doing like D-ball, like Anabol, like
Yeah,
fucking,
I probably would like
your skin would be
hurt
straight.
somebody.
Yeah, no, you'd
like
be,
an
you'd be-
I'd probably hurt like
You'd be bad.
an innocent bystander. I'd probably like.
We'd have to have
freak out
security
and
at your fights to literally just face towards you and just protect you from the people like this. Just like this. Fucking walking down the runway.
That'd be sick.
Let's do it. Let's all go on steroids. Fuck it.
I like dead
Yeah,
ass.
I don't
wanna
want to
do
lose
it.
my hair. I mean,
I'm already bald.
Fuck it, dude. Fuck it. Who cares? You look what you look like. Love
Oh,
yourself.
God.
Come on, baby. Let's go. I say that because I have the biggest head of lettuce in the game.
I get tested though. I can't. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I get tested too. Oh, yeah.
I really do. Like
what?
for my fights.
Oh, for drug testing?
Yeah, they drug test.
I thought you meant STD test.
Oh yeah. No, I don't have to do
Yeah.
that.
If you haven't practiced safe sex, get STD test.
Well, I don't just fuck at will like you.
Yeah, not all of us are fucking.
I'm married.
Stallions in this.
I'm sorry I designed my life like this.
All right. we done.
Hey, yeah. Hey, little life lesson. whatever you want to do in life, whatever you want, just go for it. No one's stopping you. Make your own rules.